Steve, we're speaking here in August 2010, almost 2 years after Barack Obama was elected president with huge Democrat majorities in Congress. We all remember his promises to transform this country, and like it or not, that's exactly what he's doing. Whether it's healthcare, the auto industry, our energy policy, Wall Street, the change coming out of Washington is nothing short of a massive transfer of control away from the private sector and individual choice to the federal government. But let's talk about another transformation that's underway, one that's targeting the workplace and will likely deprive both employers and their employees of some basic rights. What can you tell us about that, and how is the Cabot Institute responding to this challenge?
In terms of workplace issues, one needs to look at what the National Labor Relations Board is either doing or expressly considering. And examples are numerous, but to cite just two, we have people like Craig Becker, who are members of the National Labor Relations Board, who have espoused things like card check. And as opposed to waiting to see what Congress may do, Becker's belief is that the NLRB has within its rulemaking authority the ability to determine who should represent employees through card check as opposed to an election, which historically has been the sole basis for union representation. Another example is that when there were elections, or are elections like today, employees vote under the direct supervision of the National Labor Relations Board, and it is a private vote, not unlike any other vote for any other candidate for elective office. But the NLRB, in its infinite wisdom, is talking about electronic voting and allowing employees to vote online and without supervision, which raises the specter of fraud and other problems with the voting process. So as a result of all that and many, many other considerations, like the new initiatives by labor unions, having more organizers, more trained organizers, having more money that is being thrown toward the organizing process, the Cabot Institute has decided that you cannot, as an employer, sit back and be reactive. And the key has to be to determine what your employees' feelings and concerns and perceptions are. So what we've done is we have developed a series of very targeted, very strategic questionnaires that are each designed for the particular culture of various companies. They're all individualized, they're all customized, and the purpose is to speak to the employees by practicing, in my view, the most important word when we're trying to build relationships, and it is asking. It's asking for help, asking for involvement, asking for stakeholdership in a process that will allow the employer and its associates to work together to achieve common goals. Once the employees answer targeted questions, then the employer has information on which to base what it needs to do next. And by involving employees, by satisfying needs and concerns, it makes third-party representation unnecessary. Because if the employer legitimately cares and demonstrates its concern, why would any person in any work environment want to pay union dues to labor unions who would merely act as spokespeople for their members? It doesn't make any sense. So when employers are looking more targeted, more strategic, they are ahead of the curve and they are ahead of any real potentiality for successful unionization.
Now, for those who are unfamiliar with your firm, your institute, what's a good way for them to get in touch with you?
Well, they could look at our website, and they could, and in this particular video, we will supply at the end the website. And again, you're more than welcome to call directly. There are a number of numbers. Also, they are on our website, but you could also call area code 610-405-8112. That's a direct line. It would either go to me or to my chief administrative assistant. Her name is Georgetta McCabe, and we will be, to the extent humanly possible, responsive to your needs, which normally means for us, we will get back to you the same day you call or within 24 hours at the latest.
Steve, thank you very much.
You're welcome, John.